Hi, my name is Allison Phillips, and I'm 11 years old, and I'm in 5th grade, and I'm doing a report on careers in school, and I wanted to ask you a few questions about being a reporter.
Okay.
Could you tell us your name and describe your job?
Sure. My name is Maria Menounos, and I'm a reporter for Entertainment Tonight and a host of 2 shows called E.T. on MTV and E.T. on VH1. And my job consists of a lot of interviews, a lot of award shows, going to the various award shows like the Golden Globes and the Oscars and interviewing celebrities there. And we cover a lot of movies and TV and music. So it's a lot of fun talking to a lot of celebrities, pretty much.
What celebrities have you interviewed?
I've interviewed Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Vin Diesel, Kate Hudson, Cameron Diaz, Leonardo DiCaprio. I've got a pretty good collection of stars I've interviewed so far.
Do you ever get nervous when you're interviewing them?
Not really. I just think of them as other people. It's just like you. I'm not nervous sitting with you, and I hope you're not nervous sitting with me. So it's just like talking to anybody else.
Do you ever have trouble coming up with questions to ask?
No. Sometimes it gets hard when the person you're interviewing is a little stiff or they're a little nervous. But no, I'm a talker, so I usually have plenty of things to ask.
Is a lot of traveling involved in your job?
Yeah, I would say so. I think I traveled like 100,000 miles in 4 months, so I travel a lot to New York. And because New York is a pretty big city, we get a lot of stuff going on the East Coast, so I fly over there, I do some interviews there. Actually, that's where I interview Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
What's the best part about your job?
Best part of my job? Working with my director, Miguel. Having people like you come in and ask questions and be interested in what I do, that's pretty exciting. And I don't know, I guess kind of being on TV would have to be the most exciting part of it, because I've always dreamed about being on TV, and now it's happened.
What's the most difficult part about your job?
There's a lot of hours involved. So I think the most difficult part is being rested enough to complete my job every day. But really, it's not that difficult. It's a very fun job, and I'm blessed to have it. So I can't say that it's hard. It's not like waitressing, that was hard, or some of the other jobs I've had were a lot more difficult. This is easy and fun. So.
Yeah, let's see.
You're good. You don't even need to look at your notebook.
Is it difficult to get a job as a reporter?
I don't think getting any job is difficult, as long as you're willing to put the time and the effort and the work into it. You know, there's different ways to start. You can study journalism in school and take an internship somewhere, and then you can start your way from there. So I'd have to say that nothing's difficult if you put your mind to it.
Did you want to be a reporter when you were little?
Yeah, I loved the news. Joan London, which you probably don't know who she is, but Joan London was a big role model for me. She was the host of Good Morning America. And I used to go to school late because I wanted to make sure I watched the whole show. But I always loved the news, and I always wanted to do this, so I'm very happy to be here.
What advice would you give to someone like me who wants to become a reporter?
You do want to be a reporter, huh? I would tell you to work very, very, very hard at anything you're doing. Be passionate about anything you do. I was passionate about washing dishes, pouring coffee, and I know and I firmly believe that that's why I'm here today, is because if you're passionate about the little things, the big things will come. So if you just keep working hard at everything in school, and you have to be willing to take, you know, the yucky jobs like the internships and work for free and do all the stuff that other people won't want to do. And if you do them and you do well there, you'll make your way up. And of course, study it in school. That will help.
How did you get started?
I got started, well, I studied broadcast journalism at Emerson College in Boston and moved out to Los Angeles to report and host a show called Channel One News, which broadcasts into middle schools and high schools all across the country. And it was kind of like a CNN for younger viewers, and I traveled all over the world and did reports in South Africa and El Salvador, just covered many, many issues and tragedies, unfortunately, which comes with the job if you want to get into that kind of news. And the entertainment stuff isn't as tragic, but I started there and worked there for about 1.5 years and heard that they were looking for people here over at Entertainment Tonight and sent my tape over, which you'll get to that point at some point when you're compiling all your footage and putting your best stuff together to send off. It's kind of like your resume in the TV world.
What hours do you work?
Oh, goodness. Well, I was here at 6 a.m. today for hair and makeup, and typically I'll go through the night, nonstop, all day long. I'm driving to San Diego today to cover the Super Bowl. Do you like football?
It's okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to cover the Super Bowl today and all weekend long, so I'll be working through the weekend. And like I said, long, long hours. But if you love it, you'll have fun with it.
This is Allison Phillips reporting from Entertainment Tonight.
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.